Hello, my name is Jan Sobolaev, and I prepare a small presentation about our team, what we have done for X-Culture. Basically, our topic is Troitskiy most. And we have been fully diversified teams, such as one of them was Colombia, US, Netherlands, and me from Norway, and Czech Republic also. And we have proposed different recommendations for the Troitskiy most. For example, what we have done at the beginning, we have interviewed a couple of restaurants. In my case, I've interviewed 3 restaurants in the local city center, like in Kristiansand in Norway. And I found out that most of the restaurants, they actually have reconstructed their business model. They have started to minimize their risk in terms of food supplies. They were relocating their distributors and, of course, working more or less with the social media, whereas they have engaged in Facebook and making new videos, make it more easier for clients to order the food, or even they have started to do a lot of events, like the Indian restaurant, for example. They have started to cooperate with few business centers where they have supplied roughly like 10 bags every day, so which means that they have a really good cash flow during the COVID-19. Additionally, what I want to mention is according to Troitskiy most competitors, I would say there is direct, indirect competitors, right? We need to actually take into consideration that Troitskiy most is not only one restaurant in the Novosibirsk, and we also have to take into consideration the restaurants which actually not restaurants, also the services which provides a food to a customer. So we would just recommend that Troitskiy most have to take into consideration like really into vegetarian restaurants, because what I've been seeing is that some of the vegetarian restaurants are still operating in St. Petersburg, and basically it would be really better if Troitskiy most could track how they have performing and what they have during the COVID-19, because nowadays it's really hard to find in internet. But in terms of social media, they've been looking for improving their updates, and they've been looking for like they started to respond to that to customers. Also, we have to take into consideration the mass franchising fast food, other types of restaurants like Japanese, Chinese, Korean, European restaurants, and of course delivery services, like where you can order food for like pre-meal foods. And the last thing is that like indirect, like delivery and additionals are like indirect. So it means that there's like home food, malls and stores, because nowadays the marketing force, the stores are actually delivering food to clients easily with like, so basically customers can choose food from internet, and then the organization can deliver the food to the to customer with the recipes and so on. So basically it's a really good competitor, I would say, and they also gathering a lot of customers. Based on the successful factor, I was actually comparing only the vegetarian restaurants nearby to the Troitskiy most, and what I have realized is that Troitskiy most actually leading in terms of locations, but according to promotional channels, according to the delivery and customer service, they've been a little bit underperforming compared to other restaurants. Whereas other restaurants were more or less focusing on new partnership, on focusing on new social media. Yeah, as I already mentioned, they've been providing a lot of information, updates and so on for the clients. Secondly, what we have also presumed is that Troitskiy most has to think about their product offering. Like they still can have new additional services like subscription. I'm not saying that the subscription you need to deliver, but you still can make sure that you can so all customers can pick up the food for like whenever they're going to pass the restaurant. So basically it means that every customer will have opportunity and flexible contract with Troitskiy most, so that every time when they come, they can choose either like a balance or green balance, green business or green looks balance subscription. And of course, they're different for the prices, but as you can see, let's take into example like balance. Whenever they subscribe, it costs like roughly 2,000 rubles for a week, and they can have a coffee, one breakfast meal, and one salad. Basically, it's somehow conducted. It can be roughly 600 rubles, and there is a good opportunity to make your business more stable in terms of cash flow, because it provides a really stable cash flow, and also it will be easier for this organization to maintain the food supplies and control the food waste. Of course, we have provided additional things like the website, how they have to control the website, how they have to make sure that the subscription will go well. When, for example, here we can see that there is a time schedule when the customers are willing to pick the food and when they're going to come. So you will be preparing this for an advance, like even one day before. So it's even better for the Troitskiy most. Again, according to the prices, well, we have actually chosen the effect of a curse and the course. So basically, you can see that the prices are that the medium and the large and small has basically the medium price is like somewhere just next to the large, large price. I mean, yeah. So, so the small is 1 for 40. The medium is $2.12 and large is 2.24. So basically, the customers will will actually order small or either large, while not even thinking about the medium one. Because if you take an example like cinemas, they actually work on mainly on they make profit mainly on their buffets, where they are just selling the large Coca-Cola with corn, popcorn and so on. So this is a really good strategy which can be applied. And yeah, as I already mentioned, there will be a subscription. So we have calculated the cost and everything, so that will be easier for Troitskiy most to calculate and understand. But we have only conducted prices from the menu, so we didn't know the real price of the salad, how much it costs. But based on that, you can actually reduce by 30% and then see how much cost you will be have to put into that. Secondly, about the marketing. We have advised Instagram, where we have advised the hashtagging and using the promotional services like that. Whenever someone will be on Instagram, they can see your advertisement and it will be said like it's sponsored by someone, and it's really a useful way to and wise way to promote the product, which is not really expensive. And also the hashtagging, because if you take into consideration of Troitskiy most hashtags, we can see that every photo has like roughly 50 to up to 100 likes, whereas the restaurant which has lots of hashtags, they can have even 1,800 likes. So it means that it's better to provide and use hashtag properly if you're using the social media already. Secondly, we have presumed that the types of video that Troitskiy most have to provide a video for their restaurants, so they actually can send a message, because most of the customers, they are not willing to read and find and look for information. For them, it's just better to watch a video to understand the culture, or understand the way what they are doing. I mean, which kind of food do they provide, what is the prices and so on, how it is easily prepared, and how it can be. You can actually, even the videos can persuade some non-vegetarian restaurant eaters to come and eat vegetarian food, because videos can be really entertaining and make someone more hungry. Basically, if you take, for example, testimonial or guerrilla marketing, it is one of the best way to promote your video, make your video. Additionally, there was a Google search engine, because when I was searching for Troitskiy most, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find especially Troitskiy most when I was writing vegetarian restaurant, St. Petersburg, veggie restaurant. I was trying to put every keyword, but I couldn't find. It means that Troitskiy most are not precisely using a Google search engine services. Basically, they have to go to business. Google Business and write more keywords to improve the wording. I mean, they have to put the words into their search engine console to make it more realistic to find. Even if you're not native speaker, like if you're not Russian, then you can actually find it easily. What else? The message has to be conveyed in the way that for example, we propose the flow of the nature, simply green, eat and box, taste can be different. Healthy food is green and simple. So this is one of the ways which you actually can use, because all of those messages are the same, and they all convey that the vegetarian food can be also simple and fully diversified. What else? We have also thought about the logo and message of the brand name, basically, and we couldn't see any good connection between restaurant, vegetarian restaurant, and Troitskiy most. Troitskiy most means, if you're going to translate it to English, it will be a Troitskiy bridge. So basically, we didn't see any connection. That's why we have proposed new name, as well as a logo where two electrons can hold the salad. So everyone really know that this restaurant is working with the salads and vegetarian food. So yeah, that's really really important to take into consideration. And then we also provide promotional material. Like if you can see our brochure, those brochures can be actually sent by email and can be also printed physically. And what we have proposed a really good, I would say, testimonial, I think, that where you can actually, by only reading those 2 pages, you really can understand what the business is doing. For example, you already know that the business is providing something vegetarian, it is green and diverse, it is a restaurant and cafe, vegetarian and vegan, and basically this is the chef who is always helping preparing the food. It is next to the Troitskiy most, and they're doing salads, and they also soups and also some desserts. Additionally, the students and the teenagers can actually, and also the adults can use the hashtag to find them in Instagram, their website, a YouTube video, by using the bar charts. Also on the second page, we assume that the Troitskiy most can actually provide everything what kind of service they can do. For example, they can actually consult about vegetarian restaurant, about vegetarian food. They can provide a subscription, like they can explain the way how the subscription is going to go through, and also the time zone and the loyalty card. So it's really important to know that most of the employees, customers, they are also looking for some benefits, and it would be great if they can actually use those benefits. And if someone will be lazy to cut it, they can actually just scan this bar chart, and it will be appear in their phone, and it will be easier to manage by Troitskiy most and also by customers. According to the website, we also propose to make it much more easier, because I've seen only one website of Troitskiy most, and I could only find that it has only pink website, which does not actually have a good connection in terms of culture of the restaurant. So what we have proposed is that it is good to have that customers can log in, they can go through what they are doing, they can actually go through subscription, they can actually read and be updated every time. So basically, if you can log in, it will be a really good for you as a statistic, like using statistics of the customer and so on. So, and also you can see this really simple. It's just eat out of the box. This is another slogan, but it's also really good slogan, which means that you can eat. There's lots of different things which you can actually think of eating, like vegetarian food can be also diversified. That's what it also says. And there's supposed to be only 3 links menu of the day, so everyone will know what they are cooking today or even tomorrow. The pickup, when they can pick up, and the subscription, like if they want to subscribe, you just press on the subscribe. And basically, if they have any question, you also have to have a live chat, just to make sure that the customers can actually ask a few questions regarding if they have some problems in terms of allergy or something like that. And of course, there's many more information, but since this presentation should be a shortcut, here is a shortcut. And thank you for listening. And I'm glad that you gave me this opportunity to provide this information to you. Bye-bye.